guys, so today we're going to share about our kitchen carpentry work. So most of the work are already done, so except for like the shelf inside the cabinets and the doors. So the doors are already here, so as you can see. So even the hinges are also already up, so just waiting for installation. So before we go into our kitchen, we have our dry pantry area as well as our high tabletop here. Yeah, so this is actually right by our entrance area. And so when we come in, you know, we can put our bags here like what we did. Yeah, this is also an area whereby, you know, we can have our breakfast or have coffee in the morning. We are waiting for our quartz top to arrive and to be installed here, as well as this section. So the whole L shape will be covered with quartz material. And we choose to keep the underneath, the bottom area open instead of building any cabinets. Yeah, so to keep this place a bit more spacious, and it would be neater if we were to get, you know, our bar chairs or high table chairs, we can actually slot them in. And right underneath the high tabletop, we actually going to have a power point here, so we can actually charge, you know, our mobile phone or any other device if it were to be used at the tabletop. For the dry pantry area, we discussed our ID and choose to actually make this area curved, so that this corner right here, if we were to walk, it will be easier. It's like we will not have the possibility of like knocking into like the sharp edges. Yeah, and we also done so for the other area. For the depth of the dry pantry area, we kept it at 40 cm instead of the usual 60 cm in the kitchen, so that we keep this walking area to be spacious. Because if you put it at 60, we'll cut into our walking space. But it's still spacious enough to put the items. So we're planning to put like our coffee machine here. What else? Let me think. Okay, but we will think about it while we move in. So that's why we actually put like a power point here, so you know we can actually charge any of our electrical appliances right here as well. Then bottom will be shelvings, and we also actually have two small drawers here. Actually, they're pretty small. Can't really remember what we actually planned this for, but I mean, we will think about it after we move in. In the kitchen area, we're kind of stuck here. So from this line onwards, we'll be installing our glass door. Yeah, so anything beyond this section will be like, you know, the cooking area. So our kitchen is kind of like in a parallel format. So we have two rows of cabinets. For this side, we only done the lower cabinets. Then we keep the top empty and spacious. And this is where we put our cooking hob and hood. Yeah, so we have the top cabinets. And then this part will be for our fridge. Yeah, and then we have a tall unit over at this side. So right at this corner, as you can see, that we have this yellow pipe protruding out. So this is actually the gas pipe. I'm not sure whether we are allowed to actually remove it, but what I heard that you can actually cut it short, but you do need to get approval from HTV and get the city gas to come down. But we felt that it would take a while, so we decided to just like put it into the cabinet and then we'll just hide it behind it. Yeah, anyway, it's a bit too high for us to reach it. So for this whole session, there will be shelvings. Yeah, so all the way to the bottom. And then coming to here, we have our cooking area. Yeah, so we have our cooking hob and hood. Yeah, and then underneath it will be our oven. And we also have a spice rack. Yeah, so this is our Blum system, so they have soft closing. And then coming to here, we have our sink. So this is our sink for Blanco. Oh my god. Our sink for Blanco. Yeah, so we actually chose to have this kind of like material instead of like the stainless steel one, because I think we kind of want to avoid like the clink clank sound when we're washing dishes. And coming to the other side of the cabinets, we have more shelvings here and drawers. So we have 3 tiers of drawers. So the first one is smaller. Yeah, so we're going to put our utensils, you know, like our fork and spoon. Then the second one will be for like the plates and bowl, and the last one is much bigger. Then this one will be like for the big pots and pans. So all these are using the Blum system, yeah, which is soft closing. And for all the carpentry, right, the lower cabinet, we got our ID to actually build it slightly higher than usual. So usually it's about like 860 mm, but we got it done at 940, yeah, which is 94 cm. Because me and my husband are taller, so we actually found it more comfortable to get it done higher. So even for the top cabinet, it's also installed at a slightly higher height.